Hello and welcome back for another speed build. So today I'm working on a house for a engaged couple. I was talking about them a little bit in my bridal shop and salon video, but for this house I kind of wanted to have an old feel to this house, like they were kind of upgrading as they had the money, and I think it turned out really cute. It reminds me of German Village. I'm not sure if anybody is familiar with that, but I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and we have this little cute town called German Village, and these houses are like $1 million houses, but they're super old, and like they look like normal houses on the outside, but when you go in these houses, they're beautiful. So it's a really cute town. They've got like the brick streets and, you know, old delis and coffee shops. So that's kind of where I got the inspiration for this build. I did put red brick on the front of it. I do end up changing that later in the video. I didn't like it. I like the whitewash that you see in the thumbnail picture. But anywho, the couple that lives in this house, I have them working. He is in the military career, and I have her kind of doing like the freelance. I have a office set up for her with the like where she can record videos on beauty products and stuff like that. So I just thought that would be kind of a fun job. I've never played with that in my game, so I have a lot to figure out for that. Also, I did add a garage with this house, and I put the like the Jeep looking car from Cottage Living, and I think it is so cute. I have it in the yellow. The girl that lives here has like yellow dresses and accents on all her outfits, so I thought that was kind of a cool touch. I'm gonna upload them to the gallery, so if you guys want to play with this family in this house, that's something that you can download. At the end I will put in my gallery ID. So the car is on the outside of the garage, and on the inside of the garage I kind of turned it into a home gym. There's also an area for laundry, so if you don't have laundry, you can just delete, you know, the counter spaces and, you know, maybe add a sink and some counters so they can drink some water. But yeah, I put in a home gym since he's in the military, because that's a lot of, you know, the skill building that he will need. I also added a nursery in this build a little too soon. I forgot that this was for an engaged family, but I put it in there and it actually turned out really cute. I didn't record it, which I wish I would have, but I have screenshots at the end of it and it turned out so cute. I used some of the wallpaper from Decor to the Max. I used the floral one and I did not think that I was going to use that pack. I even decided, like, I didn't even buy it when it first came out, and I buy them all, but I was just not impressed with like the thumbnails for when you go and look at what comes with the pack. But I'm so glad I bought it. There's so much stuff in there that I never thought I would use that I absolutely love. I'm sure you guys can tell from my other speed builds that you've watched, but I'm very like minimalistic. I keep, you know, warm tones, soft wood tones a lot of the time. So I might go out of the box here and try and build something out of my comfort zone with, you know, some cool colors and, you know, vibrant furniture, but that pack would definitely help me. But here I'm just working on the garage a little bit, the home gym. I did forget that I added that mini fridge. I know a lot of people keep like an extra fridge in their garage. I know we do, but I was just kind of trying to put some stuff in there that might be useful and practical. But I did change out the countertop in there for the washer and dryer. And then I do add a laundry basket. I know it's a lot easier to do laundry in The Sims when you have a laundry basket right next to the washer and dryer. It just makes more sense to me. So yeah, that's there. And I struggled so much with building this backyard. I work on it a little bit here, and then I added stuff to it, and I did not like it. So later on I deleted it. And then I went back in and redid it, and it looks so much better. And here in a minute, I switch over to the living room, and I was playing around with, it came from Decor to the Max, and they're like these moldings, and they go on the wall or you can put them on a window, and I actually use them in a different build that I'm going to upload here in a little bit, but wanted to use them in this build so bad, but it just was not working with the windows that I had for this house. But now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with this living room and where I want to put everything. I used a lot of maybe it's like a walnutty wood and some neutral tones. I used a lamp from Decor to the Max again, and it looks so cute over this sectional. I kind of have it draped over where they're sitting, but I end up adding the bookshelf from Moschino Stuff Pack, and they've got a computer there. But yeah, in this build, I'm a little all over the place. It's a weird house to furnish just because it's so long and like narrow, but I think it turned out really cute. Like, it definitely gave me this house is old vibe, and we're here to fix it and love it. But I think it turned out really cute, and once you guys see me do the backyard, I hope you guys like it. But again, that's the way that this house is set up is like very much like the German village that I was talking about. If you guys go on like Pinterest and stuff, you can pull up pictures of German village, and I think you guys will see a lot of like the resemblance. I also added a lot of flowers in this build. I did put her a flower arranging table in the backyard just as, you know, a hobby for her. That is one of my favorite gameplay options that we have in the game. If I was a sim, I would be all over that. I would be all over the gardening and the flower arranging. I wish that was kind of intertwined with the wedding pack. Like, you could make your own wedding like bouquet. But obviously I know that's not very doable since they're two separate packs. But yeah, that would definitely fit my personality if I was a sim. But here I just go through and I'm trying to figure out how I want to decorate this house. And lately with the tool mod, I've been moving the curtains into the wall a little bit more than what they normally sit at. Just because I've noticed, like, I can't stand when stuff clips together, like over counters, or, you know, it was kind of running into that entertainment center that I had going. But it just kind of lays more flush against the wall. So that's what I'm doing here. And also I'm using that railing from Get to Work that is, I think it's like for the hospital. It's just like a metal railing that you can hold on to. But I size that down and I make it look kind of like a curtain rod just because I think it looks a little bit more realistic. But here I start rearranging the living room and I add that bookshelf. And I actually add, I don't know if I do it now or later, but I add some shelving in there and it turns out so cute. I add a little chair for them to sit at, but the shelving goes up above those chairs and those plants. And I decorated them with some candles and some flowers and plants. And I put the basket from Jungle Adventure, and I rotate it so it looks like it's sitting on the shelf up against the wall. I've been doing that a lot lately. I really like that basket. And I forgot I do end up switching out that desk and put that desk that you see there. And I've been adding computers a lot lately to my builds. I don't know, do you guys use computers and TVs? I feel like in every single build, I have to have a computer or a laptop. And I have TVs in literally every room that I build. Except for the bathroom, but I mean, that's how it is at my house. I just constantly have to have like background noise. I don't know. I guess when you have as many kids as I do, it's easy to feel like something's out of place when it is not noisy. So maybe that's where I get that from. I don't know. Also, I'm like super excited because I saw in the trailer for the high school expansion pack that you can now use your laptop on the couch or in bed. For me, it's just like simple things that we do in real life. When they add it to The Sims, it makes my heart so happy. But anyways, I'm working on the bedroom and the bathroom for this build. And I have the bathroom so that it is connected to the hallway, but it is also connected to the master bedroom because I didn't have enough space to have the master have its own bathroom, but this way it feels like they kind of do. And then again, in this house, it's just the two of them. So, I mean, technically they do have their own. And I end up making this house a 3-bedroom and 1 bath, size-wise. They're small bedrooms, so I mean, technically you could knock out a wall and make it 1 bigger bedroom, but like for the nursery and her office, it worked out perfectly. But now I'm just going into decorating their bedroom, and I think I kind of bounce back and forth with the upstairs, but the bathroom in this house turned out really cute. I kind of struggle with bathrooms just because they're on the boring side, but I love the way this one turned out. I, again, put the shower into the wall to make it look like, so the tile wouldn't show, but make it look like it had the brick tiling. It turned out really cute. I used the black sink from Cottage Living, I believe, and I just kind of made a vanity, but I really like the way it turned out. Not many bathrooms I like to build, but I had fun doing this one. I added some flowers in there, and I mean, it's a simple bathroom, but I still think it turned out really cute. And I've been on a fan kick lately. I've been putting fans in every room. I actually was just working on a winery the other night just to kind of relax my mind. We were really busy this weekend, but I did a little wine venue, and I cannot wait to show you guys. It turned out so cute. I'm thinking about having their rehearsal dinner for this family there to see how it works out. But it's really cute. I built it in Tartosa, and it's a very open restaurant. Like, there's a lot of columns. And anyways, what I was getting at about the fans is I put a bunch of those fans in the restaurant, and I liked it. I thought it turned out really cute. But yeah. Also with this family, so I talked about them again in my bridal and spa shop that I made. So I'm gonna kind of re-go over this, but I made this family, and I made like a big generation family. I didn't like create them. I mean, I created them, but I didn't like actually play the generation part of it. So in Create a Sim, I just made the fiancés that are getting married that this house is for, and then I made the wife, or she's gonna be the wife eventually, but I made her a mom and a dad and a brother and a sister. Her sister is in university, and her brother is like this kind of like, I don't want to say immature. I mean, I guess that's technically the right word that would work for this. But he lives at home with his mom and dad. And they actually live in the same neighborhood. But, I kind of have him as I think some of his traits, he likes to work out. He's a bro. And he's non-committal. So, just a young guy, just trying to live his best life. And then her sister, I have them pretty close in relationship. So they're like best friends, and, they hang out all the time. And then her mom and dad I built them a house that I'll probably upload next after this one. But it turned out really cute. I love their house. They have a pool. So I just thought it would be fun for them to have all these family ties. And then when they do have kids, they can go to the grandparents' house, and they have a swimming pool, they have a big backyard, so it's just kind of like a fun family get-together type thing. And then for the guy that she's marrying, I created his family too, and he just has a mom and a dad, and I built them a house in Brindleton Bay, right there on the coast. So again, that would be like another little family thing, like we're going to grandma and grandpa's. They live on the beach, so it's like a vacation, but it's with grandma and grandpa. So I kind of like that realistic gameplay again. it's just fun for me. That's what I enjoy about The Sims is, there's so many ways you can play this game. But I like to stick to the more realistic and family oriented type of things. But their house is super cute too. It's very like Maine-ish, or like it definitely belongs in a Boston type area. Very cottage, very coastal. So I'm excited to show you guys that build. The inside of that build kind of has like a Tuscany feel to it, or like I wouldn't say old feeling, but it definitely has those vibes. That was the easy build for me. Like, it came together super quick. I uploaded it to the gallery already, and it's got a decent amount of downloads. But I love the way that house turned out. I've even put like a big sunroom in there. So cute. But anyways, I am now struggling with the kitchen. It really wasn't that bad of a struggle. It's a very simple kitchen. Not much to it. I only added a little bit of clutter on the counters. I feel like this isn't a family that cooks often. I feel like they're more of the go out and eat type, or, cook out with friends. So yeah, their kitchen's pretty simple. And I think it's cute. There's not much that you need to do with a kitchen. I did add a dog for this family. So later on I do go back in and add food. I add 2 bowls. I feel like we should have water bowls in The Sims for our pets. So I always add 2 bowls. You can fill them both. I usually just fill one. I don't really have a problem with that, but it just, for aesthetic reasons, I add 2. But yeah, I did add them a dog to this family. So when you upload them to the gallery, when I upload them to the gallery and you add them to this house, the dog should be in there. I can't remember what breed I ended up getting them, but it's just a small little fluffy dog. And we have a vampire on the porch. I was playtesting this build and he decided to show up at like midnight. So he's weird. He can go somewhere. But yeah, I feel like the build now is just kind of coming together, and this is where I start adding in those shelves and I start adding some clutter in there. You got a little sneak peek of that nursery there, but I will add the screenshots in for that. I think it turned out so cute. I hope you guys like it. Maybe I'll just upload it too as a room. So if you guys just want that nursery as a room, you can download it to any of the houses that you have already made. Also, too, for this build, when I was playtesting it, I took some screenshots with the Sims that live here. So maybe I'll add those too, so you can see the Sims that I have this house created for, and then you know who to download from the gallery. But yeah, this was a super fun build. It was super easy. Just a, simple old house that they plan on rebuilding and starting their new life together as a couple. But now I'm just working on the floor area, where you walk in the front door. I used that bookshelf from Eco Lifestyle, and I just flipped it around so you couldn't see the books. And then I added some plants, and I've been using the clock from Cottage Living a lot. It almost looks like a cuckoo clock, but it's not, like, it's just a regular wall clock, but it has like a lip on the bottom of it. So I've been adding it on top of to make it look like it's sitting on tables. And I think it's really cute. I feel like it just adds another dimension for, different ways to use the items that they give us in The Sims. For the foyer, I also end up adding a table by the door. I put some dog treats on top of it, and then I added the shelf from The Sims for cats and dogs. The shelf that has like the leash on it and stuff, just so, another decorative area to show like they walk their dog and, have treats for them. And it is a puppy, so it's not fully grown yet, which is such a pain, super pain. I feel like the puppies in The Sims 4 are way more work than they need to be. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that has a problem with it, but I hate the puppies. But now I just kind of go in and I start adding some stuff that I think, needs some love or attention. I didn't do the office in this build, but I will also add those in the screenshot so you guys can see those. But this is pretty much what I got for you. I hope you guys liked this build, and I hope you liked the story that I have planned so far. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.